This is a semi-automatic washing machine. It's 4 years old. This is the knob for draining and setting the intensity of wash. It is a 9.2 kgs in capacity. It can hold that. This is the wash timer that goes up to 15 minutes. This is the spin timer that goes up to 5 minutes. I rarely use the spin tab because it consumes a lot of energy. So the washing machine is a top loader, and I'm going to use a washing powder that is specific for washing with the machine, washing machine washing powder. I usually use this cup. It is a yogurt cup that is 150 ml, and for this quantity of water, the water is about 60 liters. So that is high, and you have the low there. For this amount of water, I'm going to use 3 cups. The cup that I've shown you, the yogurt cup, yes, that one heaped. 3 of that for the first wash, because I'm going to divide the clothes into 2. How I've selected the clothes is based on how dirty the clothes are. So that is the wash timer. I'm going to set it at 15 minutes to mix the soap with water. And at this point, I'm going to add in the clothes, the first batch of clothes, the ones that are not so dirty. These ones I'm not going to soak them. I'm just going to wash them directly. I usually do this with clothes that are not dirty. For example, like my clothes and Baba Watoto's clothes, I don't usually soak, because I've tried and tested and seen whenever I wash it this way, they become clean. But for the kids, I really need to soak them for like 1 hour for the dirt in their clothes to loosen, so that it can be washed easily. The dirt can come out easily. The reason why I'm putting 1 cloth at a time, I want every cloth to get cleaned. I don't want them crumbling together. That's why I'm putting 1 by 1 until they are all done. The reason why this washing machine is called a semi-automatic machine is because when you're washing, it has a timer. The automatic part is the timer, so it will wash when the set time is over. The machine stops. But the manual part of this machine is when you are draining the water. When the water is all drained out of the washing tub or the spinner, it doesn't switch off itself. You have to manually switch off. The 15 minutes are over, and now you're surprised why I've come with a basin. I don't rinse my clothes in the machine simply because the machine takes a lot of water, and I'll have to rinse these clothes 3 times. So I've realized when I'm using when I rinse it with the basins outside the machine, I use little water. And where I live, we have an issue with water, so I don't want to waste water. So I'm trying to conserve the water. And another thing is that I've realized when I rinse with the washing machine, I end up paying more when the electricity bill comes. So I prefer, the hard work has already been done by the machine. The easier part is the rinsing, and I don't mind rinsing the clothes using my hands. After all, I'm saving some coins, both sides, the side of water and the side of electricity. So this is what I'm going to do: remove these clothes, the first load, and then I'm going to do the kids' clothes. I know someone might ask, do I use the spinner? No, I don't use this the spinning tab, because you see, I live in Africa where we receive sunlight each and every day. It's only a few times that we don't receive sunlight. So I don't see the need of using the spinner, since the spinner doesn't dry the clothes, but at least it drains all the water from the clothes. The clothes are usually damp when I take them out of the spinner, and when I go air them outside the sun, they only take like 30 to 1 hour for them to dry. So I don't see the reason why I should use the spinner, and I'm trying to save some coins. And the sun is out there, and when I dry them out, they just dry. They always dry. The only time I use the spinner is when the weather is too bad. That day there's no sun and everything. Yeah. So I had filled the washing tub with three jerrycans of water that are 20 liters in capacity. So that is basically 60 liters of water. And these 60 liters of water, I've washed the first clothes, and I'm going to wash the second clothes. So even if I wanted to wash and rinse, still I would waste a lot of water. I will not have that chance to wash, rinse, then wash again, then rinse. That is a lot of water. That's why you see me doing this. Yes. And if I'm going to drain water each time I wash the clothes, it means I'll be adding more soap, washing powder, because with this amount of water, I usually use 3 cups, the one I had shown you earlier, 3 cups of washing powder. So that means if I was to do the washing twice by draining the water each time I wash, it means I would have used 6 cups of washing powder, which is, to me, very expensive. I'm just a minimalist. That is it. I just want to use as little as I can and get satisfied and get better results. So does this washing machine save me cash? Me, I would say yes, because if I was to call those people, the women that wash clothes, they would have charged me for these clothes around 250 to 300 shillings. And in a month, if I calculate my expenses, I use around 500 shillings. When not 500, around 600 shillings, because there's soap to buy, there's electricity bill to pay. And the electricity bill, when I look at it, it's like I use only 200 shillings in a month for machine only. So here you've seen I've added only 1 cup of washing powder, and then add in the clothes. I add it one by one while the washing machine is spinning, just to make sure that the clothes are not lying on they are not crumbling and holding each other, that it does not get soap everywhere. So I'm going to do this until all the clothes are done, until all the clothes are inside the water, are all soaked in the water. Then I will switch off the washing machine and wait for 1 hour for the clothes to soak, and then I'll start spinning again. So this washing machine can also wash comforters, duvets. So it's an advantage to me, because duvets and comforters are priced differently when you call that those mamas who come to wash, the women that come to wash, they always wash those blankets at 200 shillings, 250 shillings, 150, depending on who is washing for you. So here I've already soaked the clothes. Mom. And I'm going to set the timer at 15 minutes and leave it to wash. The only thing that I realized with the washing machine is it doesn't clean socks, especially children's socks that they have gone there outside there, they've played, it's dirty. It only washes the upper part of the sock.